on campus is presented by Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Among the many important messages here, beat Navy. And those two words are everywhere. That's the beat Navy tunnel. Even saying beat Navy, when you throw Navy, it gets a boo right here. Speaking of the other military academies, Air Force 4-0 takes on BYU today. The Falcons, they may be in for payback. They beat them 52-9 last year in Colorado Springs. And Navy, going for the first 3-1 start in 7 years, takes on Rutgers. Lee mentioned how tough it is to get in here. Applications are way up since the attacks of September 11th. About 12,000 applications for about 1,100 spots. If you make the cut, you got 2 very long, tough years. Your first 2 years here, military education, you got academics. It gets a little bit easier the last 2 years. But for any cadet that also tackles football, it is a supreme test of body and brain. It tackles almost every minute of your day, each and every day. We followed Army linebacker Brian Hill, a senior from Daytona Beach, Florida, a tri-captain and the leading tackler through his typical day here.
Attention all cadets. There are 3 minutes until assembly for breakfast formation.
Take seats. And those who are in support of a national army. Now, what 2 groups that you read about in your...
Through the practice forms, all cadets present.
All right, take seats. Brian?
Sir, it's when you're in line and say it comes up to a point where you don't want to be in line anymore, or the 4 people, whatever you're willing to wait, and then you get out of line. And you told me I'm going to answer it wrong?
Which one? What did you get?
411.
What is that? Your answer wrong.
Deliverables. Check mark, baby. Just got up to the stadium, getting my ankles taped, getting ready for practice. It's good to get away from everything. This is about the time, start relaxing, just start concentrating on football. Only don't have to worry about any of the other stuff going on. But for this, do you want us to line up for a wide strike?
Yeah, so
right? Stick ball.
This is why you got to make a stick call.
I feel it coming this week. I don't know about you. I feel it coming.
Go to Front Street.
Let's go, baby. NMF on 3. 1, 2, 3.
NMF!
Get down!
1, 2, 3. Forward!
It's about 5 after 7. Just got back from football practice. It's Wednesday night, so all the linebackers get together. We're not going to eat in the mess hall. We're going to have pizza tonight. Where'd you get those from? Break me off a little piece of this. I'm going to reload. I like the Supreme. I love it.
Yeah, that's a great thing, because,
Beat South Florida, sir! Beat them. It's 10 till 8. I'm back in my room, starting my homework right now. I got a paper to write on my officership class. After that, I'm going to work on some engineering homework, and then it's going to take me to bed. It's 11:30. Cadet football and homework is all done tonight. Time to go to bed. It's 11:30, so you're going to have to turn the camera off.
Brian has it tough. We understand his commitment, but the plebes who are out here in the rain watching, they go, wait a minute, we got it really tough.
Yeah, if you make it, if you get to your junior and senior year, maybe you can have a night, you can have some pizza. But talking to some of these cadets, really, you find out how bad you want to become an Army officer in your first and second year. You're getting up at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and you're active all day until about 11 o'clock, and then just to catch up on your academics, you're up till maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. Your first 2 years really teach you about what it takes to be an Army officer.
Speaking of teaching, one of the most valuable lessons I learned at the United States Naval Academy when I was there for 3 years is it really helped me in my football and my personal life. And this is what it was. When something goes wrong, you deal with it. You don't dwell on it. You get on with your life and you move forward with a sense of urgency. And you never look back and you never second guess yourself. That's one of the major things these guys will learn right here.
We're learning it today on these tough days. One other thing about the plebes is they have to almost be as servants to the upperclassmen. We had the pleasure of having lunch with the cadets in Washington Hall here, and all of a sudden the plebe stands up, sir, vanilla pudding is the pudding of the day, sir. And he had to serve the pudding for everybody. So this has been a great training ground for coaches. In hoops, you've got Coach Krzyzewski, Coach Knight. In football, Vince Lombardi and Bill Parcells were assistants here.
At that time, we had a pretty good team. We were in the top 20 in the country for a couple of years. It was a good foundation for me, good background. I think I had experienced coaches, a couple of whom had been head coaches on the staff, and I was the youngest guy. And that was good experience for me because I had most of the rotten jobs to do.
Maybe serving pudding to the coaching staff. That's what you have to do when you're the rookie coach. Yeah, Parcells, of course, went on to be head coach.